start. I'm the only one outside, so I'm assuming everyone is inside except for me.
You're the only one outside, and Fish is offline. Other than that, we're good.
Okay, you want to swap it over then?
I need to wait for Taka. You here? Can you log back
Yeah.
in? Okay, cool. All right, we're getting ready to start here, guys. Let's go ahead and get full buffs out. Um, can Power Word Nerd get some water, please?
What a needy nerd.
Thank you, Drant. Okay, guys, tonight is another Parse Night, week 4, for those of us who've been there that long. So we will do promotions, probably not immediately after raid, but we'll talk about them all weekend, and we will do those promotions this week. If you have any questions about your promotions, why did I not get promoted? Why did I not get promoted as high as I should be? Feel free to reach out to us. Um, these promotions are not permanent. So if you do not get main raider promotion and you only get raider, we will be looking at that uh, and be looking to promote you to main raider. Right? We're not looking to leave anybody out. Um, Worm food, why are you out of range?
Ohana means family.
Okay, so I gotta wait to switch to Master until Worm's here. Um, we have continued to look at what us boomers are doing wrong with RC Loot Council. So we have some additional troubleshooting steps at our disposal that we will be attempting to employ if we screw it up again. Um, and we feel pretty confident about it. So the good news is with last
Isn't
week,
that what you said last week?
that is what I said last week, but we have even more troubleshooting
I'm not gonna lie,
steps
I'm
at our
pretty
disposal
confident.
this time.
Might be an overstretch, but we'll see.
So we will attempt to use the add-on again, and we feel fairly confident that we'll have it set up. After this week, when we make our promotions, what we will be looking to do moving forward is we will be looking to unboon for um, the entirety of the raid. So that's also going to help anyone that's like borderline on their parses. That's going to help you on some of the earlier fights, which can help those averages get up, as well as the benefits that world buffs have should help us breeze through this raid a lot easier, right? We have stand buffs, we have damage buffs. Threat should, in theory, be less of an issue. The biggest issue, healers, is we need to keep people alive, right? So especially we need to keep our tanks alive. Otherwise, all the DPS with their world buffs will be very sad face because they're still going to have to throttle. So that means healers, we need to be on our game. We need to be paying attention. There are a couple of other things we'll be adjusting on healing. Um, but basically, priests at the start of fights, we need to be spamming on our tank targets because shamans need time to get their totems down. Right? We said it a couple times. Last raid, I got a couple whispers, some nice, some not so nice, about Wind Furies in their group. So shamans in all groups at the start of the fights, I want you moving up and making sure that those Wind Fury totems are in range. So if you have to walk straight up to the boss and drop it under the boss's bunghole, if that's what it takes, then that's what I want to happen. And priests, we have to adjust by making sure that we're spamming on the tanks so that they don't die in the 5 seconds or so that the shamans are dropping their totems, as well as getting to the spots that they want to be before they start casting, right? So, um, so that's kind of how we want to do that. And then with specific fights, we'll get into those. But as of that, so ready to check for buffs, and everything looks good. We will do the same unbooning strat as we did last week. We will unboon at Baron. We will reboon after we kill Shazra. And then we will kill all the trash with the rest of the bosses, just like we did last week. That way, deaths don't matter tonight. But then starting next week, every death is going to really suck. So we want to make sure we've got that. So now DBAP is saying switch to Master Looter. No, I don't want to use RC Loot Council with this group because DBAP is going to do that. And it's, yeah, see, this is what I was worried about. So I tried transferring it, and it's immediately stealing it back. Okay, so I'm just gonna make you raid leader. Because it keeps yoinking it. Alright. I think we're good whenever you are, Liru. Molbay's healing for Ronnie's targets tonight. I don't remember who Ronnie usually heals, but I'm sure Molbay knows
As-
how to read a
as
spreadsheet.
trash.
Are we doing the lava skip again tonight?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Saved a lot
Let's
of
try
time.
to
last
have. Yep. Let's try to have less people falling in the lava. We also want to avoid getting knocked into the lava by the lava surger on the bridge.
Let's pull this annihilator first.
I've been telling a couple people in and out of the raid, guys. This is week 4, and we've still yet to have the same 40 people in raid. So absences happen, work comes up, etc., etc. But the main thing I ask for is just let me know. It's a lot easier to adjust the more notice I have than it is day of, couple hours before raid.
There's a core hound close.
Yeah, we should wait on that.
Yep, nice and tight. Good. So just
Airlord.
let us know. Let me or Worm Food or Luru know.
Let's wait a second until he walks away.
One of the requirements for main raider is 90% attendance. So in the first 10 raids, if you were to miss 2 raids, then that would threaten your
It's fine.
main raider status. So we're kind of allowing 1. Everyone kind of gets 1, right? Even though it was like, oh, I missed 1 out of 4, so that's 75%. So we're kind of allowing that.
Don't spawn. Don't spawn.
But just be aware that we will be pretty strict on that attendance requirement.
Who the dog?
Group up, Surger.
Oh, yeah, Sturger guys stack up.
Minivox went and got his pet Skinner, so he'll be doing core hounds, so please leave them for him.
And I believe that DBAP is going to be leveling blacksmithing to get those sharpening stones.
Pull these giants. Pull them back though. We have a core hound coming.
Yep. One thing to consider too. Big heals, big heals, big heals. Oh, I didn't even notice that was a destroyer. One thing to consider when we're pulling tanks is if we pull toward the totems, it's a lot easier on the shamans. If they're constantly having to move and replace their totems, then it gets a little tougher for them.
Bar, you want to grab that dog when it crosses the bridge?
Yep.
Quick drink, guys. Buddy, quick drink. Alright, shamans, you can drink here. This is a Fire Lord.
Can you grab the Annihilator, Tobar? Careful of that Surger.
And then I think for the Surger, I think we want to either be right here, where we have the most surface area to land on, or we want to be where that Annihilator is when we pull that Surger. So if we try to be in the middle of the bridge with the angle he comes in at, I think that's why we had like 4 or 5 people fall off last week. So you can kind of make the call where you want us to be, Luru. Based
Yeah,
on
we
where
just
you're padding
stack
from.
on the beginning of the bridge.
Yeah. Let's get in the nook. Get in the nook, get in the nook. Back up tight, get a quick drink in if you can.
I can taunt the first imps, Kermie.
Sure. We might be able to skip
With the
them
wall?
if people hug.
Yep, hug tight. Double Surger, big chain heals. So I think hunters, when I mean, even on any Surger, if you just want to get into melee range and spam wing clip, like I'm totally fine with that because
That's what I've been doing.
yeah, definitely when we're unbooning at the beginning, you want to kind of avoid that. I think usually you can survive one Surger, but it looked like both of those probably dashed to or through Jeremy and took him right out. We got dogs kind of hitting a couple different targets. Remember, we're DPSing these down evenly.
Make sure you're cleaving, boys.
And let's get a nice big drink after this one and let Lucifron pad away.
Please, please, please pre-pot the resto pots on this one if you have them.
We're not pulling it right now though, so don't be in a rush. We're gonna let him pad away, pull the next group, and etc.
Did you say pull the boss?
Nope. When he is at the extreme end of his patrol route, we can pull him without pulling those core hounds. So we can look to do that in the future when we're actually ready to pull. But yeah, I still don't want to rush anything tonight.
Yeah, pull the score hound somewhere.
When we pull this boss, as Steve App said, guys, use your resto pots. Mages, you all did a really good job decursing. If you can do that again, please. And then I am going to try something a little bit different. I think as a priest, I can see who's getting mind controlled. And so I'll call out that single target that needs to be decursed.
He's potting
And-
back. Do we want to get rage and go?
Yeah.
Be a good time. I'll get Skull, I guess, as X.
We
Whoever
can
square.
distract him. We can distract him so we can get a full pull timer. Those are some
Can't distract
combat.
Are we unbooning?
No, we're unbooning at Baron.
Okay.
Quick drink, and then we go.
Yep.
All right. Remember, guys, restorative pot at the start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And this is Big Cleave here. Big Cleave on the ads. Decurse Benzine. Good job. Decurse Kermie. And Fish. And Taco. Decurse Debap.
Ronnie's
Mind
Decurse
control.
Luru. Decurse Zug. Zug Chub. Good job. A little messy. That was the first death we've had on Lucy, but big dispels here, guys. Everyone needs to be topped off. Keep Lure up. Good job. It's close. So yeah, we'll probably just need to keep decursing. So we probably will not be unbooning for Lucifron. I think even Red Team doesn't unboon for him yet because those MCs can be fatal.
Unboon at your own risk is what they tell.
Does anybody know what the likelihood of a
Yeah,
restorative
all
pot
our
not?
mages were decursing. Well, very, very good decurses from our mages there. So yeah, it's just kind of.
Does
Last week
anyone not have Trank yet? We did get one, huh?
I think Frazrin was the only one, but I think you got yours last week, right, Fraz? I don't know if that can be looted to be DE'd or not.
Does anyone still need the trank shot?
We're pulling. And just like last week, we will pull. Once we pull this next set of core hounds, then let's wait and we'll talk about Magmadar for a couple seconds, see if we can avoid tanks dying early on that one.
Pulled him too early.
Yeah,
get
remember we gotta wait till we're out of combat. So now we got them respawning. Big heals here, guys.
Big AoE here.
Backers if you got him.
And we've got, I think these put on bleeds, so we're gonna have to keep healing after we get out of combat for a little bit here. Keep it even, keep it even.
Take 15,000 damage over seconds. That's nice.
Right. Give it a sec. Okay, we're out of combat. Let's keep pots on the people that are still not full health. I think all the bleeds are gone. All right, so give me a sec to talk about this one before we pull rage on that last pack. All right, so our big issue that we keep on having, healers primarily, is a tank dying right before or during the fear. So, Luru, who do you want tanking this one tonight?
Doesn't matter to me. Whichever one wants to tank, to be honest.
I mean, I can tank it just because I know I won't get one shot.
Okay, so Az will tank it. So here's what I want. First global this time around shamans. I want tremor totems, and then your Wind Fury totems. Priests, we need to stay on top of Az Clapius, and there's not really anything else to heal. Until people start getting feared into fire. So shamans, put your totems where they need to be, Tremor and Wind Fury, and then priests, we're on Asclepius at the start. Priests, we need to focus,
So
especially.
can't you also put the Fair Ward on him?
We don't have Fear Ward.
That's Alliance
on
only.
Alliance priests, yeah, unfortunately.
Fucking dwarves.
So priests, allegedly this fear can be outranged. So I don't know if I just resisted the fear last week or if I was standing in the right spot.
I think it's like I forget how many yards it is.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a max range type of situation. So Az is going to turn the boss to the right, 90 degrees, like he's been doing. And then you need to run in with Az, start healing him, and then back up so that you're kind of at max range. And then it's possible that we will not get feared. If we can do that, we can prevent tanks from dying, and we can prevent DPS that are behind Az on threat from dying as well. So that is the game plan. All right. This is just a ready check to make sure.
Otherboy and I can pop Will of the Forsaken, which should
Okay.
prevent us from getting feared too.
Perfect.
So we'll stay close.
I forgot that's an option as well. So yeah.
Are we wrecking on this fight? Usually a good place to do it.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, that's
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. All right. Terry, you not ready for a reason?
Repeat that.
We are pulling rage. Light heals here. Good spot for hots primarily. After we're out of combat, give me a 10-second timer. Please wait till we're out of combat though. Sometimes we start that pull timer a little early and we're still in combat. The healers can't drink. Not using a ton of resources, but You can pop a greater fire protection potion here, guys. Probably could have popped it before the core hounds, but that will help with the con flags.
Whenever we run in, I'm gonna throw a. Who's my main healer on Az?
Should be Molbay.
No, I'm on Dispels. It's gonna be Inhuman.
Inhuman.
Well, this
Or
one should
I'm
be all
Bowman.
priests.
Oh,
All
okay.
priests
Well
should
then.
be spamming on Az.
Oh, sorry.
Full timer.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's get our other tanks topped off.
Everyone's lagging hard, I think.
I'm not lagging.
Here we go.
Remember Wreck Warriors.
5, 4, 3,
Alright, remember he's got him in position, so just max range and cross our little fingers. There we go, much better. Watch out for con flags. If you're near a con flag and you get feared, you could get feared into it. You'll be fine, we'll keep you alive, but just worth noting. Much better. No one's dead. And I don't know how our kill time compares, but I feel like that's definitely going to be better.
I haven't even really seen my health fucking move on this shit.
Good job, guys. Great job.
Az can get the douse on this.
Az has the douse.
Let's go. Spell power.
Oh fuck.
Is that one gonna bind if I loot it?
What is it?
Which one is it?
The enchant.
Formula,
power enchant.
weapon, spell power.
Yeah,
Huge.
Who's our enchanter?
Oh, wow.
group? To see who our enchanters are.
Yeah, spell power will bind if you pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whoever's.
Can we award that now so I can? It's not really a way to.
Yeah. Okay, just enchanters roll. I think all you guys put your names in the hat are ride or dies, so. Yeah, you can roll, Father. If you're max, if you have 300 enchanting, then yeah.
You are the first spell power in guild, so you will get a lot of talks. Whoever gets that, then
That looks
definitely.
like I'm homing.
Wait, Garlic doesn't have
I
it?
can skin this guy, right?
Garlic doesn't have it. He has healing. No, he doesn't have
Wild.
it. We just got healing.
Alright, we got the imps.
Are you able to skin a mini, or do you need the enchant? Oh, you got it.
Hug the wall.
Did we douse that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Az should have
Az
doused
already
him.
doubted it.
Minnie's catching up. I'll skin him, boss.
Got a Surger.
We got a long tail. Everyone go and stack up. Which maybe not this one, but the next one we should be able to pull them. Alright, we got a destroy on this one. Whoever's got him, use a fat, please. Big heals. Big heals, good job. We'll get the destroy out of raid. You gotta watch your threat on those guys. Because those guys do big AoE damage, so if it gets into the casters, it's not a good thing.
happened, Surge?
I don't know. I looked away for a second. I have fallen.
It's
Mark,
like
can
a
you grab
Fire
that dog?
Lord next, so Shaman's going. Oh yeah, we're doing a dog next. Everybody grab a drink if you can. Shaman's gonna grab a drink real quick. It's gonna be
I got
dispels primarily. Keep Kermie up.
He'll spawn.
Add. Yep.
Whenever you're ready, Tobar.
We got a Corehound behind. Corehound behind.
Az is picking him up.
Good adjustment.
Looty loot.
Try and get that Annihilator, Tobar. Oh, Lura's got it.
Corehound's coming back up. Triangle.
Yeah, we'll wait for that.
Time to get a drink. In game, not IRL. Get full dispels out.
Will these giants?
Alright, and what are we
That
pulling?
Fire
Raid?
Lord for Rage.
Yeah,
That one,
Fire
okay,
Lord.
perfect. Alright, full drink here, guys. This one is a... now, go ahead and pop your Greater Fire Protection potions now.
Should still be up from the last one.
Just when you have a chance, I still have some.
And then when you're, maybe another 30 seconds, maybe another minute, pull the Fire Lord, that way people can listen.
Yeah, we need a
FAP.
FAP.
Yeah, FAP, yeah.
So are we fire protection and FAP? I'm confused.
Wouldn't hurt.
If you didn't pop it, don't worry about it now.
FAP is more important than fire protection.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fire protection will just help with your uptime. You don't have to get out of the rain of fire as quickly. And then this one, tanks that are tanking the ads, go ahead and tank the ads on top of Gehennis. And just move around together. We should be able to cleave and kill the ads incidentally while we work on Gehennis.
Take him right on the wall behind Skull. Does that sound good to
Yeah.
you guys?
If we get a rain of fire, I'm gonna move a little bit counterclockwise.
Got it.
Never mind.
Who's on what?
It's up to you. I'll take Skull again, I guess. X, U, square, Lura? I don't know.
Sure, that's fine.
Alright, do we want to pull the Fire Lord? We got 20 seconds on.
Yep, go for it. Alright, pull in range, don't go too crazy here. Priests, light dispels, while our brown boys will rage.
Range can
Deal
kill
with
spawns,
spawn.
though. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm lagging hard. Anyone else on East Coast lagging?
I'm not. But
I'm on East Coast, but no lag.
Are we good for a pull, or you think it'll prevent you from tanking?
No, we should be good.
Okay. Alright, let's do a pull 5 or 10. Alright, melee, you guys are fapping.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For priests, heal your tanks, spam them, while our shamans set their totems. We do need some decurses here.
Rain of Fire, moving.
Yep. Alright, we'll clear
Ooh,
the
the
rest of the
band.
trash and get ready for Gar. And we'll take a little bit of a... Gar is our messiest fight, so we'll take a little bit of time trying to make sure Gar is nice and clean tonight.
Who's dousing this?
I'll dust that one. Oh, okay, you got it.
Ooh.
It actually would probably be a better idea for mainly let range kill the ads after guard dies. For the most part, melee tends to get blown all the fuck around. And that's I see that in both groups, to be honest.
I assume we're still clearing the room, right?
Yeah, we'll clear it one more week, and then we'll kind of explain, try to make sure that people aren't getting yeeted all over the place. The big thing is we just want to avoid possibly wiping because of ads getting pulled. Which mage has been ice blocking? K mage, you still got ice block?
I can swap, or the Winter's Chill mage can do it. I'm good to swap if you need.
I've never
Who's
done
got-
it, but what is it? I just run up and block as soon as I have aggro?
Yeah, so I'll explain it when we get there. But yeah, you just the main thing you have to know is you can't blink because you'll go on GCD and they'll kill you before you can get the block off. But we'll go over all the bases once we're ready.
Pelbar, go ahead and pull this Fire Lord to us.
This particular spot's been a little messy for us, guys, so we'll try and keep it nice and clean. Again, the goal is, I guess if we're unbooning, I think even red team isn't unbooning for Gar, unless I'm completely wrong.
We
left
are.
side.
We're unbooning at the dog.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how tonight goes before
Is
we.
it guard
Yeah.
or a dispel?
Gar has a dispel for Dire Maul buffs. All your other buffs are fine, but Dire Maul buffs.
Yeah, you're risking your dire maul buffs. I can understand not wanting to do
Go
that.
into this. Go into this hole. Let's pull the hound.
We're in the core hound.
Careful of the giants. Please don't step to your right.
Good call. We need dispels on casters.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Double destroyer. Make sure we fap.
I can fap on X.
I can fap on Skull unless Luru's got it.
No, you got it.
We good?
For casters, you don't want to be next to those things. Big chain heals.
Wait for this hound, and then we can pull the Fire Lord.
Shamans, you can keep drinking when we pull the
You can
Fire
pull
Lord.
now, Silver.
Father Boy, you can keep drinking. Got
Two core
We got
hounds.
both core hounds.
Picking up.
Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna need dispels on shamans first. Shamans first. So they're gonna keep everyone alive, and then group 5. Good job. Did we just pull a little too fast on one of those?
The paths kind of overlapped. They just like radius aggro.
They have a gigantic pulse when you pull them too.
I don't know. No, I don't.
I think we're good here when you guys are ready.
I
This
can
is 2
get
more
skull.
destroyers. Do we need to wait on Faps?
I can Az can fap.
I have one up too. I can take Skullerax.
Az will take
I have one up.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I just want to make sure.
Kermit, you take X.
Roger.
Alright, that's full.
Oh.
My taunt resisted. Focus skull.
Good banish, whoever got that out. Good job.
Yeah, that was an excellent banish, honestly.
I assume we're
Deep
doing 3
drink.
banishes on Gar.
Oh yes, yeah, I did. I think I did forget to add a warlock to the banish list. Actually, I don't think I did. Okay, so banished targets. It's going to be Abdo on Diamond, Unger on Triangle, and Blondfire on Star. I've got Az is going to tank Gar, Roxy on X, Coffee on Skull, Kermie on Square, Luru on Circle. Moon is going to be Watercolor. All right. If you heard your name, please do whatever you want to do in order to get beefier.
Group
I will
3
not-
needs 45.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, guys. So here, so we're messing a couple things up on Gar. One thing, I don't think we're doing HOTS, so that's good. But warriors, you do want to remember, especially the ones that are tanking, Blood Rage will also give you threat and pull everything to you. So when the pool goes off, here's what I want to happen. Drant, I think you're doing the ice block pool. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll walk you through the first bit. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk up. You're just going to walk straight toward them. As soon as they turn toward you and you see that you are targeted, you're going to ice block. When Drant is ice blocked, he has 10 seconds, tanks. So you can walk up, you can white hit, right? None of the tanks have to do any threat actions besides Az, who is on Gar, because nobody else is going to be on your targets until Gar dies. So tanks, just make sure you're on your target. You don't have to Blood Rage until all of the ads have been picked up. And if you do pop a potion or something like that, you want to make sure you do that before the ice block goes out, right? Because as soon as combat starts, anything that you do that generates threat is going to instantly cause every ad and the boss to aggro onto you. So again, no hots, no blood rage. I don't even think you can demo shout, battle shout. So all that stuff needs to be done before Drant goes in, and then you need to wait, say 3 to 5 seconds before you do anything while the tanks pick up the ads. And again, tanks, you have 10 seconds. Drant isn't going to die immediately as soon as the ice blocks. So you don't have to be like right behind him. You can be a couple seconds behind him. And then we want every ad picked up, all the banishes going out, and then of course Gar and the rest of the DPS. I just want you guys to wait here. Just wait here by these little mounds for Gar to get there, right? That way Az has plenty of time to thread him out and get him out of the stack. All right? Any questions before we pull?
Hopefully it's not a big deal, but what kind of damage is the explosion that we should be avoiding?
If you're a caster, it's like half your health. If you're a melee, you can probably...
I mean, like, damage type?
I assume it's
I think it's just physical.
Oh, is it physical?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
That I don't know.
So I assume a FAP wouldn't do anything about that, or like the rag
No.
knockback.
I mean, you could probably lip it.
Truthfully, as melee,
No,
you usually stay the hell out and let range kill it.
It's not. Anyway, I don't want to slow us down. I was just curious.
Oh, you're good. No. All right. So this is gonna be a ready check for the pool. Remember, Drant, no blink. You walk up. As soon as they turn toward you, then you're immediately ice blocking, and everything's gonna coalesce around Drant, and then the tanks are gonna pick out their targets.
Does it matter where I walk in from?
Not particularly. No. I think KMH has just been walking straight from where we are, just straight into him. Okay, everyone is ready. Let's do a pool 20. Remember, no hots. Wait a couple seconds to start healing your targets, healers.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Need heals on watercolor, good job. I can't reach coffee. Coffee, come a little closer if you can.
I got.
Get chain heal with us.
Need to rebanish on their targets. Good job. Alright, Gar's almost dead, so now we can start killing targets. We're going to start with Skull.
Skull out, yeah.
Thanks, yeah. Move a little away from Skull.
Remember, DPS, eventually we want to skip that last pack that we pulled in this room, so you need to make sure you're not getting knocked away toward them.
Circle's about to die, so is Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's about to die tanks, feel free to just pull it out of the stack, call it out, and range can help finish those ads.
Moon next, it's about to die.
When an
Square.
ad is about to die, we want to try to make sure we're going Ideally toward one of the walls that's already cleared and not back out toward the part of the room we eventually don't want to
Which
clear.
icon is?
Diamond first, then triangle.
diamond.
Don't rebanish. We should just tanks pick them up. I'll get triangle. You get star.
When it's low melee, you should be getting out. You probably want to get out closer to 30 or 40%. Very good. It's
Yeah, that was beautiful.
one of our slower kills,
comparatively.
probably, but much cleaner. So very good job.
Oh,
Figure out
another Toep.
We'll figure out how to parse on that when we
Damn,
get the rest of the
and
trash
force
cleaned up.
reactive. That's huge.
No, Wyatt,
Another
actually,
Toep, my god.
actually, this was 15 seconds better than her.
Do we
Oh,
have
was it? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, there we
max
go.
Can I
engineers?
just
Don't you have to
one
check?
moment here? Is this schematic? Should we roll this off now?
Yeah, the bop. You have to. It's bop. You
UP.
have to roll
Yeah.
the pattern.
Yeah. Can we have was it any engineer? Or are we gonna?
Next
What's
level.
the pattern?
The
Force
engineer
reactive
shield.
disc, the shield.
Oh.
I just
It's
linked it.
pretty huge for AoE tanking. It'll
Yeah,
be
I mean,
good
I
to have
guess-
somebody with it.
Any tanks want that in particular?
Well, it doesn't have to be a tank that
No,
has the
anybody can.
pattern,
Just the
because they
engineer.
can make it for anyone.
Oh, I see.
just-
I
yeah.
see. Okay.
But
Yeah. I mean, engineer's role, I guess.
Don't all roll at one. Yay! Wow.
Okay, going to worm.
Should
food,
really
somebody
be more
rolls.
engineers, huh?
Yeah, that was a trick question.
Yeah, I didn't roll, but
Yeah,
Question to reveal
got all
everybody's
of your
hands.
It's a
asses.
trap.
okay, I'm sending it to worm then.
Grass worm.
All right, real quick before we start pulling these. So we're gonna do these a little bit differently.
Surgery coming in.
Surger, yep. Once the Surger dies, I'll explain the new strat for this next bit of this trash, which still kind of kicks our ass a little bit. Alright, so we kind of know what we're doing with these, right? Flame Guards are getting picked up, we're banishing Diamond and Triangle. Here's what I want to do slightly differently. So whoever's doing Skull and X is going to tank Skull and X. Whichever of our tanks is not assigned to Skull and X, you're just going to play linebacker. You're just going to chill by the banished elementals, and you're going to wait for them if a banish breaks early. And you're going to taunt, because those are the ones that their frontal is the stun, and it does a pretty good amount of damage. So we want to make sure when they are unbanished, they're taunted immediately and turned away from the raid. So if it's Kermie or Az, Luru, you can make that call, but I just want you to chill by those elementals in case one breaks early.
I'll play linebacker. Kermie and Az.
Luru will play linebacker, and then whoever has Skull, when you are free, then I want you to go and also play linebacker. So Luru will always be the first taunt on the whichever lava elemental breaks or expires with banish, and then whoever's taking Skull, you will be the second taunt. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and start pulling this one here.
Remember to face X away from the raid. Alright, pull whenever ready.
Alright, pulling.
Dispel the tanks.
Diamond's gonna pop first.
Aaron's coming.
Luru's got it.
Don't banish triangle.
Good. Nice and clean, nice and clean. That's what we want. And so we just want to duplicate that every time we're pulling those packs, which is pretty much for the entirety of the rest of the dungeon. So,
Right.
Hunter pool, get the banishes out where we need to get them out. Remember, on this next pack, we want those banishes to come a lot closer, right? We want to make sure they're nowhere near where Baron's going to be. So the rest of us should be backing up, guys, because they kind of want those banishes kind of where Az is standing. That way, it's nice and out of the way. Remember, guys, these packs are the most dangerous. So, I appreciate your enthusiasm to
Simon's gonna pop
kill
first.
them quickly. But when we're unbooning, you're kind of doing so at your own peril. We've seen a lot of players on both teams get killed by these packs if you don't take care. Chain heal's
Baron
only so
incoming.
good. I think we're gonna pull. Do we pull that pack over to the left also? Yeah.
Probably safer, and Baron's gonna be gone in a sec, so.
Oh, that one doesn't have any charges, but I fucking looked. Cool. Oh.
Pull this guy back just a smidge.
Yeah, you're kind of getting eat up by the fire from the fire spawn guide.
Might want to distract Baron on this pat.
We need a full drink. We'll let him go again.
Fair enough.
Luru, do you want to tank Baron, or do you just want to show Az where to be when he pulls him? Now that Baron has walked away.
I can tank him. Okay.
Az, I
Fire
think.
pots are huge on this one.
Yeah, everyone go ahead and pre-pot fire now. We'll get ready to pull him as soon as he comes back. Rogues, go ahead and get ready to... Oh, yes, and we will unboon, so everybody go ahead and unboon here. No rush. Don't worry about
please
distracting
distract.
him.
Oh,
Yeah, don't worry about it. That way you
Okay.
can unboon.
okay.
Everybody unboon, 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 unboon.
So a good time to flask if we haven't.
Yeah, if you haven't already. Alright, okay, so Az, just kind of pay attention to where Luru is tanking him. I think you're kind of like meeting Baron and then pulling him into position, and it's been a little bit wonky. And we kind of want Baron facing the lava, like right here. That way Melee is on his ass, and they don't have to run around him when he starts exploding. Alright, this will be a ready check, and we can start distracting if we see Baron come around. Check your consumables, your food consumes in particular. Remember, priests, shamans get to heal, we get to dispel. So dispel mana on the shamans, and then all of group 6, 7, 8. Shamans are always at the bottom of your raid frames, groups 1 through 5, and then all of the casters, groups 6 through 8.
Baron incoming.
Alright, everyone's ready. So,
Are we just gonna pull or are we distracting?
what do you want up the room?
No, we're fine.
Alright, we're pulling. Get those totems out. Spam at the start, then get in position. Remember, if you get the bomb, you're going off to the left. Tobar, you might be a little close to the left.
Az has aggro.
Yep, Az has aggro.
Melee out.
Big chain heals. No one's taking tons of damage. Tobar, get out.
Pull him back.
Big dispels. Big dispels.
Stay in, warriors. Stay in. Another Toep. Holy shit.
Damn, Toep. Evening, boys. Keep it up. The fucking shamans are gonna get them for fun.
I was gonna say we're collecting them like Infinity Stones, but I think we have more at this point.
I can't carry anymore, so I'm gonna award one to Worm for now.
That's where it should, rightfully go. As a rogue, I need it.
Small thing I want to address. I don't mind making that call. That's definitely what we want to do in a spot like that. I just want to kind of make sure that Luru or one of the tanks or Worm Food or whoever, not to discourage making that. Chad also did die, so we just kind of want to make sure the right call is being made, right? But again, I mean, I think it was the right call. And then that was kind of probably more healers would be my guess. Oh no, it looks like Chad got aggro.
It wasn't the AoE. Yeah.
Chad's just
the
too
AoE
Chad,
never
man.
went off.
Shiba died from the AoE.
Yeah. Well, he's, All right, we're good. We're not gonna reboon yet, guys. And we're also not gonna pull Shazra the way we did last week. So we're gonna grab this Core Hound when he's in the right spot, Tobar. And then we're gonna pull those packs next to Shazra, and then we'll pull Shazra like we did the first 2 weeks. So play safe here, guys. You are still unbooned. You still have world buffs, so play safe here. And we will reboot after we kill Shaz. But we need to kill this next couple of packs before we do that. So be smart, get those banishes off, face the adds away from the tanks. Make sure this is a perfect pat to throttle. Like, wait 3 seconds even before you go in. These adds can clap even the best of DPS.
We should make our own club. Salty club.
And then
watch.
There'll be
last-
more world buffs.
The last tick of Baron's AoE thing does like 4,000 damage.
Do we want that dog?
No, he's gonna. We gotta get the Fire Lord.
Let's clear comps. We're still killing trash that can kill people.
We can pull this Fire Lord though.
We can use
We
it
use
for
that
rage.
for rage.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's pull the pack across the way next to Shaz. We're in no rush. Buffs are ticking, but I'd much rather everybody keep their buffs. We murder this boss in like under 15 seconds, and then reboot.
This is a pretty sketchy pull.
Yeah, this is pretty scary.
Get that first banish out. There you go. Get that second one out. Good job. Still playing nice and smart here.
I got stunned. I can't pick the triangle up.
Good rebanish.
Diamond's gonna pop.
Remember, tanks need to turn them away, so everybody should be on our safe part. Everybody that's not a tank should be back here by power order, sit by himself, so that the tanks can turn that ad away from the raid. Real quick, I just want to explain the way these ads work, because we're still kind of doing things that are detrimental to our survivability. Those ads, they have an ability called, I think it's called Pyroclast Barrage, and it's a big AoE, it does lots of damage, so the tanks need to face them away from the raid. So when they're banished, ideally, the raid is behind them in a safe spot, and the tank is the only one on the outside. So you guys were kind of clustered all together, and it looked like, one of those ads could have been facing the entire raid, so it's fine, everyone survived, but when we're unbooning for everything, then that's, you're kind of just griefing yourself and risking that, but won't beat a dead horse. Okay, so we just need the Fire Lord for Rage, right? And then we're good on Shaz?
Can you guys hear me?
Arcane
Yes.
pots?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have not arcane potted, then do it, yeah.
I was just going to mention you can still build aggro on those while they're banished, so that's why we need an off tank just sitting there smacking. Because they sometimes just break banish randomly.
You can also taunt right before it breaks if you need to.
Alright, so we're gonna Fire Lord, and then I think we're just charging Shaz and tanking him right where he's standing, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're
There
doing.
again.
Okay, so we're pulling range, just kill the lava spawn. Warriors, pull your rage, and then as soon as we're out of combat, we'll do like a pull 10, pull 15, and we'll go get it. Remember, range group 6, you're on the left for Shaz. Group 7, you're on the right. Change our strat from last week so that you guys all don't get counterspelled. Light heals here. Range on the lava spawn.
I assume we're
There's-
wrecking on this boss.
Yeah, if you want.
I am.
It's up.
Warriors wreck.
There you go. Alright. Hit us with Bull Timer.
Five, four, three.
Need to be max range so you don't get counterspelled here, casters. That was what our last week strat did not do for us. Decurse on tanks, please, druids. Big chain heals, I think we got counterspelled again.
Yep, still wasn't far enough.
Yeah, I was max range.
Yeah, I thought I was too. While we're here, I think I mean, I don't know what I think it's an AoE frontal, so maybe we just need to face, for next week, guys, we just need to face Shazra, like, back here along this wall. I don't know if he was slightly cockeyed. I would have sworn none of us were in range or anywhere in range of an AoE frontal, but I know sometimes those conical abilities are kind of grief.
Yeah, I pulled aggro, so that's probably where you got.
Yeah, let's go to boon up, guys, while we're still getting the hang of the trash. Once we kind of get this trash down, which so far it's been looking really good, then we'll just be unbooned for the rest of it. But
Does anyone have an extra boon I could buy?
Yeah, Kermit forgot to
I
bring
have
extra too. If
Open
someone,
trade. Open trade was
Forgot
rough.
as well.
Kermit, I'll sell you one for 60 gold.
I got you, dude.
Open trade with Surge. If you need one, I won't shame you.
Thank you, guys.
I will shame you. Unprepared.
take a couple seconds, let everyone get their boons. For those who forgot, I forgot to mention it, but probably always a good idea to at least have one boon on you, because we may. Yeah, I mean, just in case we need to reboon for some reason.
It's not
No,
letting
although
me
it's-
split them because they're on cooldown. Sorry.
Oof. Well, just play really carefully, I guess. Tanks that have them. Tanks, if you
I can
still.
split it. Open trade with Roxy.
Chiba, go ahead and reboon for me, buddy.
Oh, really? You can't.
Lol.
You can use it if, like, if I'm on cooldown.
Never mind. It's split now. That was weird. Didn't when it was in the trade window.
You have to pre-split it.
Hey man, those one button rotations are kind of hard.
We can pull this next trash. Just, you guys stick to the wall.
Yeah, stay to the left, guys.
That's the guy that let me pull aggro.
Again, face X away, please.
We got a dog incoming. We might need to reposition if you guys can back up a bit.
It took some time, but yeah. Big chain heals.
I think we're gonna end up pulling that anyways.
Don't chain it with the guys across the way.
Yep. Az is picking up the dog.
God damn, that was close.
It
was.
Reaver's open.
Alright, healers are pretty low. We'll get a full drink while we res.
Please don't leave the wall on the left.
Chiba, you just rebooned.
I be needing more mana.
Alright, healers that need to drink, go to keep drinking. This one's a Fire Lord, so you're good.
Loot the dog.
Isn't he signed for like 12 years?
Fuck are you guys talking about?
Hockey. And it's talking a boot. Thank you very much. Nah, let him go.
I do not like the UI not popping up for that Arcanist belt.
The Stanley Cup's not real.
It might be because it's BOE.
Oh, no,
AEB.
It was because
Somebody
we were in
looted this
combat, my
dog
bad.
back there.
Yeah, it's a belt.
Yeah, don't they sell like Stanley Cups at Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that?
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, they got lead in them.
This is such blasphemy.
Such hubris.
We doused the last rune, right?
I'm checking it.
I did it, yeah.
Bart, can you grab the dog when
Nobody
it
looted
hits
that
the
dog.
Let me
top
dose
of its
this
path?
one. I need the bag of ice.
I'm a Wings fan. You
Right
guys
now.
better be scared.
I'll get this douse on the bridge.
No, let me dose this one.
Okay. We do need some decurses on casters. No one is no bueno.
That dog never got looted back there. This one is though.
Can you ping it? I don't see.
Way in the back.
Yeah, it's
bottom
all
of the
way-
ramp.
Oh,
Yeah.
like looted. Like, oh, okay, I thought you meant something else.
We can pull here.
Sounds like Elvis.
We got your coach too.
Elvis only chokes on Rubens.
Didn't he eat like peanut butter and bacon sandwiches or something?
No, he died to a Reuben. That's that corn beef.
Diamond will pop first.
I meant Elvis, I meant Bully.
I'm sorry. A different Elvis.
Different Elvis.
Same death. Nice.
Hey, well, he's not dead, but he resides in Columbus.
Ah, he survived.
Can't make death jokes about hockey players in Columbus. It's too soon.
I have
Very
no clue
sad.
about hockey or players, so.
Hockey's not even like a real sport, dude.
Okay.
It's boxing on ice.
I'm taking you off my friends list.
Shoujo.
Grab
Feels
that Fire
real.
Lord.
Yep.
If you're by that edge, you might want to not be by that edge.
Yep. Yeah. Cheat to the left, guys.
We would never
We got,
accidentally pull a Surger though.
Yes,
Yeah, we got a core down. We got a core hound coming from the top.
Grab that hound next. Don't try and round the corner though, you'll pull.
Surger should be coming back up soon too. Here comes a Surger. I want to stack to the wall here. Oh, never mind. He's faster than he looks.
I have plenty of room still to debuff if you need to dump it somewhere.
No.
Anything.
Talking about loot, right?
Grab the other dog.
Oh yeah, just anything that he doesn't need to hold on to for actual awards.
Alright, watch out, Surger's gonna come up.
Just don't be
Everyone's stashed on the
don't
Surger.
don't aggro on the left.
There's the Surger. Watch it.
Hermes got the Surger.
We
Got
aggro.
it.
Banishes. Need banishes quick.
Big heals.
Yep.
I'm gonna die here. No.
Probably kill the Surger first.
Yeah, kill the Surger first. And get the Firewalker after.
Flame Guard needs to be pointed away from the raid.
Elementals are up.
Heals. Rebanish if possible. Healers use a mana pot if you need to.
Triangle will pop first.
So I don't know who pulled. We may have to look at the VOD on that one, but multiple people did say be careful on the left. So someone was